Hey Virgo, welcome to your love reading for the month of October 2018. This is going to be a general love reading for the sign of Virgo. There's also a weekly reading for the month of Virgo that's already up. I do them every single week, so you can definitely check out a more general reading for all areas of your life, after this video if you would like to do so. But this video here is going to be just about love and the area of love for Virgo for October 2018. So let's see what's coming up, you guys, for all our Virgo friends in the area of love for the month of October 2018. Alright, so we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So your outcome card is off camera, but obviously I will show you what that is when we get to the outcome. So in the heart and the center of it all, you all have 4 of Swords. So this is saying, Virgo, some of you maybe have been through the ringer. Maybe life has been stressful. Maybe a relationship really did a number on you, or maybe you're having a hard time with a current partner. Maybe they're nagging you a lot, or maybe they're draining you a lot. Some of you may be feeling like you're dealing with an energy vampire even. But 4 of Swords is about having to take a rest, having to take a time out. It could actually even be for some of you like a separation. So maybe some of you are in a long distance situation right now. Maybe you're having to spend time away from your partner and you weren't wanting to do that. Or maybe some of you just really have been having a hard time and you've been needing to find yourself. So you maybe are taking a step away. Maybe some of you are going and visiting family for a little bit, or going back home to like your hometown or home country to just kind of try to reset, recoup, recharge. So it could be needing of a break. So it's a break that maybe even though you need it, or it's necessary, or it has to happen, maybe it wasn't your first choice to do, is I guess what I'm trying to say. For some of you, this 4 of Swords is going to be about recovering from some kind of illness. So maybe some of you physically there's something going on and it's been putting a damper on your love life, or love life in general maybe hasn't been as much of a concern for you because you've been focusing on feeling better or trying to feel better. I feel, Virgo, for some of you, you're having issues with depression and anxiety, and that's been making love life very difficult. But maybe a lot of you are getting some kind of help for this in the month of October. So maybe you might be finding a new therapist or a new doctor, or there may be some changes in like some changes in like some medications or something of that nature. This is a general reading, guys, so it's going to be in different ways for different ones of you. I'm just kind of trying to going over all of the different ways in which this card can apply to different people in different situations. So the way it's kind of manifesting or moving forward is you have 8 of Wands, and this is communication. This is like talking, but the Wand cards are also about passion, chemistry, sexuality, things of that nature as well. So whatever break is happening here, whatever kind of timeout that you're taking to kind of regroup or reorganize, it's leading to a conversation. It's leading to a discussion. So maybe for some of you, you've been really for a very long time wanting to have that talk with a person about, where is this relationship going? Or, like, have you been avoiding me? Or is something wrong? Or how are you feeling about me? Some of you might have a lot of questions about somebody that feel very unanswered. For some of you, it could be even about an ex. Like, you're trying to understand, like, what went wrong? Or what was it that you felt you didn't get from me that you were getting from somebody else? Or what was it that made you act the way that you acted? Or whatever kind of questions you have that might be feeling unanswered to you. There may be a communication or conversation happening in October that's helping you to either heal or fix a situation, or if it's really over, getting closure and being able to move on from a situation. But this is definitely about communication that may even feel like it came in suddenly. So like maybe you've been waiting for a long time and then all of a sudden, boom, it feels like it came out of nowhere. But this could be hearing from someone. This could be someone reaching out to you, someone making contact, somebody may be wanting to have a conversation or a discussion with you. So moving into your current card here, up here, is going to tell us what cannot be avoided. And you have the Tower, guys. And anytime we have a Major Arcana card come up, Major Arcana has to do with life purpose, kind of like the universe is stepping in and redirecting you in some way. And so this is like a life path situation. So whatever's happening in love, you're dealing with a soulmate, okay? For some of you, something is happening where someone or something, some aspect of the relationship is being removed from your life for your protection. So maybe some of you have been having a really hard time letting somebody go. And the universe has been trying to tell you, you got to let this person go. You got to move on. And maybe you've just been like, I can't until I have the proof. I can't until I see with my own eyes. I can't let this person go. The communication may be what you needed to get that closure to move on. And the Tower for some of you is going to be finally being able to get over someone. Finally being able to let them go and open your heart for love for a new and better situation. For other ones of you, the Tower, believe it or not, could be engagement or marriage or getting pregnant, because the Tower has to do with a permanent change. Basically, when the Tower shows up, it's saying that something's going to change in your life and your life's never going to be the same again after that. You know, but a lot of the times the change is coming in a way where we're really being pushed out of our comfort zone, right? Like, this looks horrible. This looks terrifying. We got people falling like from the sky and this explosion and things on fire. It looks terrifying. But if we look at it in a symbolic way, you know, like they were hiding here in this tower. This was their safe place. But they were also really being isolated. Not a whole lot can happen in this really, tall, uninviting tower. So something happened to blast them out of that comfort zone, to blast them out of that space. And now they're out in the open and they're kind of being forced to get outside and to walk around and to look around and to like live life in a new energy, live life in a new direction. So some of you, there might be some kind of chaos that's ultimately leading to marriage or engagement or starting a family. So for some of you, there's going to be chaos that's leading to some kind of happiness in your love life. For other ones of you, there might be some things coming up, some revelations where you're seeing or realizing that a relationship or a person is no good for you, and you're getting the help that you need to be able to move on so that you can be in the right relationship. But the Tower is like non-negotiable. So whatever is happening, it's happening. And it's like happening in a way that you cannot deny it anymore. Like the cat's out of the bag, the truth is out. It's very clear to you what direction you're going to have to go in. Or it's going to become very clear to you what direction you have to go in. The next card is telling us what kind of help might be coming up for you in your love life in the month of October. And we have, this is very interesting, we have 5 of Pentacles. And what did we just say? The Tower is coming out of your comfort zone, a sudden change. It could be something very chaotic happening, Virgo. And here we are now. We have 5 of Pentacles, and 5 of Pentacles is being out in the cold. It could be losing a job. It could be having a hard time with like self-employment. Like maybe you had started a business and business is a little bit slow. It could be a breakup. It could be having to leave a current living situation and just kind of feeling you're out in the middle of nowhere. But the thing with this card here is it's also letting you know that in this kind of uncertainty, being out in the middle of nowhere, being left out in the cold, you're kind of going in this journey, and along this journey, you're really beginning to receive support and help in ways that you hadn't anticipated or expected. So you're really beginning to see who your true friends are. You're really seeing who loves you for you. For some of you, whatever hardship is coming up, it's bringing you and an existing partner closer together, or it's showing you the true colors about an existing partner and you're letting that person go. But in the process, you're seeing real love from the right person, and you're beginning to connect with that love or that person who's going to have your back through the hard times, right? So some of you are establishing a really deep, really long-lasting connection with someone that's proving themselves to you, that they're in this for you, that they're in this, that they're going to be loyal, that they're going to stick through the hard times with you. Your outcome card here, Virgo, is Knight of Swords. I was gonna say Knight of Wands. I was like, that's not a wand. Sorry. These videos take a lot of energy and they take a lot of time, so I appreciate your patience as they're going up, and I appreciate you guys being patient when my mouth says the wrong things. But this, Knight of Swords here. So Knight of Swords, it could be someone who's coming in and being a little kind of bossy, especially if there's some chaos in your life. Some of you are dealing with someone who's coming in and all of a sudden, like, they're wanting to help you, but they might really be taking over. Like, well, here's what you're doing wrong, and here's how it has to change, and here's how it needs to be different. But they're coming from a good place. They mean well. It's because they care about you and they're trying to help. And they want what's best for you, but they may have a little bit of like a know-it-all attitude. This could be an air sign, so maybe some of you Virgos, you are ending up with somebody who is got a lot of air in their chart in a lot of different aspects. Maybe you have a lot of air in your chart in a lot of different aspects. Some people have like that double thing going on where like sun, moon, sun, moon, rising, they're just like one element straight across. So some of you may have that very how can you say, flexible energy, or you're dealing with somebody with that non-flexible energy, or somebody who's not going to change a whole lot to adapt to you or to a situation, but yet they're wanting to lead the way. They're trying to show you the way. They're trying to help you to realize what they feel like you need to do to do better, and to have better results, right? This could even be somebody that's making you feel like they're being a little critical of you, which is funny, Virgo, because I think a lot of people maybe accuse you of being critical because you all can be very good about picking out what's like not working in a situation or how things could be improved, and yet you may feel like somebody's kind of doing that at you, like maybe being nitpicky at you, or pointing out your flaws or your faults or how you can improve or do things differently. So you're going to have to take this person with a grain of salt, because there is some kind of chaos going on and they're wanting to be there for you and they're wanting to help you. But, you just kind of maybe are going to have a hard time swallowing some of what they have to say, or how they're trying to guide you or how they're trying to help you. But it's pretty safe to say this is somebody that does have good intentions and like wanting to help and wanting to be the hero, wanting to be the fixer, wanting to fix things. Now, guys, this is a general reading, so it's not going to be the same way with every single one of you. Some of you who do have somebody from the past coming back, like coming in for the communication, maybe they left and whatever they thought they were going to do didn't work out for them, right? Like they're out in the cold and they may be coming back around to you, and maybe some of you are having to let somebody know from the past that they got another thing coming if they think they're just going to show up and act like nothing happened, or act like you're going to take them back now that they're on hard times. So for some of you, you're being called to really, really not sugarcoat things. Some of you are really going to have to let somebody from the past kind of have it. Some of you have done this to somebody else, and maybe you're rushing or charging into their life. Be prepared. Somebody may be about to let you have it, Virgo. It depends. It's a general reading, and it depends on if you're the person who has been wronged, or if you're the person who's done, not the wronging, I don't know how to say it, if you're the person who's been offended, or if you've been the person who's been the offender, right? Like, it depends. So you might want to check out also your moon sign and your rising sign videos. That's going to provide more information. Check out the reading for Virgo for this week, whatever week you happen to be watching. That might provide more information. Check out the pick a card readings. I'm getting a lot of good feedback on that. And hit subscribe and notification so that when the next pick a card reading comes up in a couple of days, you'll have a notification for that one. And just to get notifications when the new videos do get posted every week in general. So, and you may need a private reading. So reach out to me. The description lists all my different readings that I offer, the prices. I try to have affordable options for everybody. So let me know. I'm more than happy to give you a private reading as well. and a free card every single day on AmethystAngelLight, Facebook and Instagram, and a free pick a card every day on the social media as well. So keep in touch with me there if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I hope you have a lovely October, Virgo.